Um, a year ago, I joined the first ever The Next New Wave Young Filmmakers Workshop, and I made an intro video to apply. But I don't want to publish that video because I actually cried before I recorded the video, so my eyes looked very puffy, and the way I speak is really like depressing. So I'd rather not. I'd rather just make another video. So when I was applying, I was at this weird state where I had absolute uh, little to no confidence, and I was having anxiety, and I thought that I don't deserve applying for the workshop. I didn't deserve being in the same room as other young filmmakers who were also passionate. But I spent quite a long time trying to convince myself that it's okay to at least put myself out there and not regret it later when when they announced the shortlisted participants, and I realized that I didn't even try. So I'd rather just try. And the self intro video that I made was really just me talking about how insecure I am, and really just how I don't believe in myself, and that it took a really long time for me to pick up the camera and record myself, and basically just me being honest about my state at the moment. I really wasn't trying to pretend to be anything except just embrace what I was feeling at the time. And it was weird because when I finished recording it, I was just hoping and praying that nobody actually saw the video because it was actually really bad. After I made the video, I had to apply. I had to fill in a form, and I had to choose what I wanted to be. There was director, cinematographer, producer, editor, and sound designer. I wanted to try to be a directing participant, but at the time I was really inconfident and really didn't believe that I should be taking up the task. So then I had this alternative thought that I should just go with anything. I shouldn't make the choice. There's an option for other, and I chose other. And beside other, I wrote anything. I literally wrote anything. um, okay, so after that, uh, uh, I had to write this motivation letter or something, kind of like just to write why I want to I want to join that workshop. I basically just wrote the same thing. I wrote anything and everything. I think that's what I wrote, something along that lines. I didn't dare to write what I really feel about film, or what I really feel about art, or what I really or what was my ambition, or what was my dreams, or something, or what or I didn't dare to voice, to give myself like a voice, I guess. So So I think my motivation letter only had one line, uh, and that was I'm okay with everything and anything. I'm here to learn, or something, that I made a lot of mistakes, or something. I don't know what I said. Forgot, but I think it was something like that. After I finished applying, I felt a surge of relief. I guess I was relieved because I was battling a very long. I was actually, for a long time, for I think for 3 months, I think, uh, I was avoiding my friends. I was avoiding my school. I spend more time at home, and I was avoiding doing anything creative. I felt like I overcame a certain hurdle, I guess. So immediately after the application, I didn't really care if I got it or not. I uh, I started being brave to do some work. Actually forced myself to make a film. I actually forced myself to confront all the things that was bothering me, that all the things that I've been questioning. I just sort of poured it into that film, and after that, everything just I slowly gained my confidence back. I think I was able to talk about work. I was able to talk to my friends a little. During Next New Wave, I made tons of mistakes in terms of communication with my team, in terms of working for my team. At some point during editing, I made mistakes such as, like, I didn't want people to think I was tired, so I faltered, and I I didn't want people to think I was incompetent, so I didn't ask for help in a way, and I didn't want people to think I didn't want people to feel to see me making mistakes. It sort of circles back to me during the experience. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about the industry. I learned about a lot about how the film world sort of works in the real world. And one of my favorite parts was that they screened a lot of Southeast Asian films, and I love that. I love that I was exposed to that. I love that I was sitting there thinking, like, okay, so um there, yeah, sure, there are other, like, hurdles about film or whatever, but then there's always this alternative path to filmmaking or to art that you can uh always just push yourself to go for. And also I learned that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to feel to feel incompetent sometimes, and it's okay to admit that you are wrong. It's okay to admit that 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 things are not going smoothly, but as long as the team is together, it's fine. I was really young at the time. I mean, how old am I now? But at the time, I after Next New Wave, I began making more films. I began doing more work. I began just learning, just throwing myself out there to learn, to make mistakes, and just to be crazy. Through making more work, I began learning more about myself, and I think those, and I slowly got braver and braver, and slowly started to be daring about trying to develop my own voice and trying to develop what I what is important for me in terms of skills and knowledge and maturity. I learned that we always have to be kind to each other and always have to be nice. That yeah, and I've learned a lot from the past year, and I just hope that I can in a way use whatever I learned to change things, to help other people in a way, can help me and my team and or whoever see a different alternative to the participants that feel inconfident, insecure about themselves, and don't actually know where you, if you don't know where you are right now, just know that you have to keep moving forward. You have to keep you have to just try to overcome that hurdle. And once you overcome that hurdle, just remember that you still have to keep going. You still have to keep pushing. And just because right now you feel a little safe, a little comfortable, a little happy, you should try to figure out how to get out of that comfort zone so that you won't in a way be trapped again. And also just be open-minded during the workshop. Be Make friends. Don't be too competitive. Just learn how to communicate. We're all trying to learn there. Yes, we're young. We can get a little angsty. We can get a little excited. Be true to yourself. Be in a way as honest about yourself as possible. It's not possible to be completely honest, but just try. Just know that you are all there for the same reason. You want to grow. You want to learn from people who are more experienced than you, who know more than you, your mentors. You want to ask as many questions. You want to be as stupid as possible. I mean, make stupid mistakes. Just ask a lot of stupid questions. Yeah, I guess and most of all, have fun. Don't be like me. Don't be too caught up in your own state. Don't be too until you ruin the whole point of being there. After the workshop, make more films, I guess. Be a part of more projects. So, good luck.